Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another episode with iTrack. Huge shout out to all the iTrack fam. Big shout out to all the iTrack members. I appreciate you guys for tapping in, man. You guys motivate me to keep going. If this is your first time here, what we like to do is take a look at the most interesting and creepy TikToks and kind of evaluate for ourselves whether these are fact or fiction. If you haven't already, do me a favor and hit that like button for me so we can get this channel and this video deeper in the algorithm so more people will have a chance to evaluate for themselves as well. Smash that subscribe button, don't be a stranger, and let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
The dent happened a year ago. This is a video that I put together. Okay, here we go. This is the CBS Miami YouTube channel where the video is currently at. That's 1 year old. It is right here. 3 arrested after Bayside marketplace chaos. 1 year ago, 4.8K views. So let's continue on, and we're going to watch the video and listen to what the man says and watch the ticker tape at the bottom of the video. Again, you can't make this stuff up. This is really happening, and I confirm something that you're going to see in this video. If you don't see it, I'll point it out to you. This video is indeed 1 year old. This is so weird. Check this out.
Now to a developing story out of Biscayne Bay, a chaotic scene near Bayside Marketplace after dozens of police cars flooded the area.
Yeah, police say it all started after a group of teenagers became unruly. According to investigators, some were fighting and others were setting off fireworks, which then led people to believe they heard gunshots, and that just caused panic. Officers quickly responded to the scene. 3 people are now in custody.
Okay, that was the video. Again.
Now that's completely creepy. Tell me why I went over to the CBS YouTube channel and I saw the video there. Now my skin is crawling now. That has to be one of those man-made UFOs, man. Let me know what you guys think.
Did you know your electromagnetic energy field, or your vibe, surrounds and emanates from you interacting with the world around? When you feel positive emotions and envision desired realities, you align with higher frequencies manifesting them. Lower frequencies are linked to illnesses, and the higher ones make you resistant. Your heart generates an exceptionally powerful electromagnetic field, about 5,000 times stronger than your brain's. As emotions shift, your heart field's strength and wave patterns change. Love and positive states create smooth, ordered rhythms. Negative emotions form disjointed rhythms. Modern research shows our consciousness and emotions can influence quantum physics experiments, even impacting our cells and genes. This demonstrates beliefs and mindset alone can physiologically shape reality in the body, like the placebo effect. You can intentionally raise your vibration with positivity, meditation, nature, and higher frequency fresh foods. By managing your energetic state consciously, you sustain elevated personal wireless frequencies and clear information flow. Your vibration truly sculpts your reality. If you are on a journey of raising your vibration, comment the word frequency down in the comments.
Yeah, I really do believe that. You know, the body definitely does follow the mind. So you want to definitely be good to yourself.
Listen to this, y'all. Listen.
To be right, but I am freaking right. So I just posted another video where a flight, it looked like it was catching fire, and it was in North Carolina. So remember I said the 4 points outside of this area? So something about the water right now, I wish I had a little pointer, but so if I'm just going to say this. If you have to take a flight right now, I would cancel it. for real. Because if basically what happened is, if that frequency is gone and the spiritual realm is here, remember the government used to always mention the ozone layer? Well, that ozone layer was actually sustaining like airplanes, electricity, gases, and whatnot. But if that ozone layer, whatever it is, if it's gone, airplanes can't stay in the air, so they're gonna catch fire in what you're seeing. So, like I said, the spiritual realm seems to be thinner on the 4 points. So anyone that's on the outer end, so like Cali, you got DC, you got Maine, and then, like it's going to trickle down and then affect the inner parts. You see what I'm saying? So like the center areas on the map aren't affected yet. So if you're like in the center areas, I can't see what that is. But if you're like flying inward, maybe you're okay. But yeah, this is when we should be on horses right now. It's gonna go backwards. We're going back in the day the way we should be, the way we should have always been. So here we go.
See, this makes sense as to why they were doing the plane crash exercise in Miami. This also makes sense as to why a plane caught fire in the air in Miami as well. This makes sense as to why this guy's plane fell out of the sky the other day. Remember this guy with the parachute? Look at this. And the plane crashing and leave the world behind. And since the spiritual world is merging with the physical world, this makes sense as to why this was happening over here. Again, I told you, it's like another world is trying to merge in with this world. Why else would this be happening? Do you see this? I see this. So again, planes is going to be dangerous. The magnetosphere is down. Remember this over here? This is what it looks like, right? It looks like it's working, right? Now it looks like it's broken. There's a rip. There's a rip going through it. So whatever's coming here, it's affecting airplanes. The cosmic radiation. Crazy. Look at the time. Look at the time as well. But yeah.
I really hope this isn't a real thing, because at the end of the day, the world's so big, there's so many places to see, and a lot of them are over the seas. So yeah, this is it's getting a little out of hand.
Which I believe comes from a parallel universe. If you are not familiar with the Mandela effect, Empire Strikes Back, you need to Google it, or you're not going to understand what's on this tape. But y'all, I'm about to put this tape in and hit play, and you're going to see absolute, incontrovertible evidence that parallel universes and the Mandela effect is real. Here goes, y'all.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. He told me it now. He told me to you. Luke, I am your father.
No. Did he just... Is that really... Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is that a real live Mandela effect in our faces? Too wild. It's too wild.
Then the ice starts to go from smooth to starting to break up here.
Like, where are we right now? What planet is this? Just take a photo picture. I like how that Earth is meeting the glacier. See that interesting shape?
Oh wow, yeah. Making? Just mesmerized. I've never seen terrain like this.
It's so insane, isn't it? How? Because this is right at the edge of it. It's pools of water.
Full ice. Like cold. I don't even know what
Not like nothing you've ever seen, huh?
Nothing like nothing.
It blows away anything we've seen so far.
Oh man, the ice below us is... That's like the Grand Canyon of ice.
Yep.
Just like blown away looking up. at the walls and the peaks next to us.
What happens when I die?
You wake up into spirit again. Remember, you've never left. You just wake up from this dream. Kind of in the same way, I would imagine that if you have a dream at night when you're sleeping and it seems so real, and then you wake up and you go, as real as that was, this is who I am. So when you die, as real as this seemed, oh yeah, this is who I am. I've just had this amazing dream and I'm going to learn from it. But this is me. And every level is probably like that. Oh yeah, this is who I am. So I think it's a series of aha wake-ups into going into spirit and dying. You know, and certain things seem to happen similarly for a lot of people in terms of you kind of like, okay, I'm looking back at this life I had. Again, you're kind of reviewing the dream. You learn from it. You might meet other beings that have gone on before you that are happy to greet you, crossing over again or waking up. It's kind of like, hi, you've been asleep. Hi, welcome back. Good morning. And you have different possibilities. Time and space are way more flexible there. You can manifest things probably pretty quickly, almost instantaneously, and make them seem very physical and very real, even though they may not be. That seems to be typical patterns people report from things like near-death experiences. But, you know, it's, I think, kind of like waking up because this is a dream.
So all our loved ones are soul groups, shall we say?
You can have soul families. Yeah, absolutely. Friends, families. Why not? You have them here. There's no reason not to have them there. And they probably start there. Since this is a dream, the soul families really are probably more there than they are here, even though they can choose to say, all right, I'll share this dream with you and I'll have an incarnation. But in reality, the spirit is not in the body. The body is in the spirit. Because again, all you're doing when you die is I'm expanding my focus. I'm taking the glasses off, taking the tunnel vision away. Oh yeah. Look at how much more there is. Look at how much more I am. I remember now.
Yeah, now that's deep because the majority of the people that tell the stories about how they pass away and then they come back, that's generally the story. You know, they it's like they just wake up and but they wake up outside of themselves. So that's interesting the way he explained it.
Now that's the face, people. It's up there again.
Sherry, come look at this.
There's a face. All right. Y'all see that? This is not an app. It's a face. Everybody's out here. Everybody's out here looking. We're coming out here to see. What if I gotta get this. Y'all see that?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Now, hold up. Let me zoom so everybody can see it. Hey, y'all need to call somebody. Yeah. Tell them we're out here, what we're looking at. You see it, right?
Yes.
I'm just saying, there it is. That's a nice, crispy face. Hey, somebody got another phone? I don't want to be the only one recording this.
Start recording this time.
Yeah, you gotta get this, we're all out here. We're just out here looking. There's a dog, even the dog's tripping.
More sightings of that huge head figure next to the moon, man. That's pretty strange. We are in the wildest of times, you know.
Believe me when I tell you, you may not find out in a month, a year, 5 years, or 10 years, but you'll look back at what I'm telling you now, and you'll say to yourself, "My gosh, the son of a gun was right."
I can't believe what this former FBI agent just revealed.
What I'm here to tell people is that when Project Bluebeam is used, again, it's not going to be by the United States. It's not going to be by national, it's going to be by global government. They're the ones who are going to use this stuff. And it's going to be not just a bunch of pretty holograms. They're going to be using it for religious figures. They're going to have Jesus in the sky, but it's not just going to be holograms. There's going to be voice to skull technology. It's also going to be used. They're going to be able to have these figures speak to every human being on the planet. Imagine the impact of that they're going to be able to see the figure and also hear the figure talking to them. You know, it's amazing. I think that is the particular reason why Jesus said in the Bible, my sheep hear my voice and they will recognize my voice. And I think that was an anticipation of when this operation goes forward. And it's going to go forward in conjunction also with the great fake alien invasion. It's going to go forward with that. And who knows, it's going to be also a sweetener. It's going to be, instead of, we're going to have, maybe 10 or 20 UAPs that have incredible destructive capacity against our cities. But then with Project Bluebeam, they can make those appear like 2 or 3 or 400 UAPs. See, that's what they can do. And also these holograms, we call them holograms because that's the word that we know. But they're going to probably have the capacity for noise, for sounds, for solidity, temporary solidity as well. And then you can say, well, but then that's not a hologram. Well, yeah, it's probably going to be something that is several steps above a hologram as well. So these are the things that we're facing. And these things are going to be faced all at once. That's the reason why I try so hard.
Now, if this actually plays out in our lifetime, I think that'll be complete pandemonium. It'll be just as great as like the grid going down in America. It'll be, horrific. If you see UAPs and aliens multiplying and speaking, it'll be too much. People will be passing out, just frozen in their tracks.
Trying to get signed to a major label, there's gatekeepers. If you're trying to get on certain media platforms to get interviewed, there's gatekeepers. If you're trying to get on the mainstream radio, you heard me, urban radio, there's gatekeepers. I've had gatekeepers in the music industry who have literally tried to hold a record deal behind their back and let me know, like, look, if you're a part of this homosexual act that I'm trying to take part in, you heard me? Yeah, come on, this door open real quick for you. Like I got a song where I've talked about that before called The Devil's Playground. Like, this is real, dog. And the only way that type of stuff can work on you is if you let them have all the leverage to where you want what's behind that gate that bad. So that's a real thing. Me personally, I definitely dealt with that, brother. Like I said, I done rapped about it and everything. So I didn't want the deal that bad. When I was like, nah, like I'm good. This was at a music video shoot. So when I was like, nah, I'm cool. For the rest of the day, it was like, oh, no more attention from this person. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, this person ain't really willing to meet with you or talk to you or even like further the idea of talking about working with you. So once you see that you're getting that cold shoulder, or once I seen that I was getting that cold shoulder, I was like, well, I won't be getting signed today.
Oh yeah, that's a super fact. But success has never been a straight line anyway. There's always going to be roadblocks and things you're going to have to overcome. But if your moral compass is on point, I don't think you'll have too much problems because when one door closes, another one opens for sure.
What's going on with my body? You guys wanted to know an update. Look, first of all, if you guys haven't seen stuff like, for example, my elbows, look at this shit. Hold on one second. It's not just my elbows that are changing. Look, we got forearm stuff now. I don't know if I can, it pops out pretty far. My eyes, look, if I go totally in, you guys can see, look, normal eyes, right? And I'm not doing it, but when you toggle it, and people are like, hey, wait, first of all, so that you can see there's no, like, I don't know, contact or anything in there. Do you see? Nothing. No, but if I move it to the side, watch. Do you guys see that? It's crazy, right? I know it's been going on for a while. If you guys haven't seen the rest of the updates on my page, check it out. Or look, but I have a whole real shapeshift series. If you guys want to see those changes, dude, we put it in a damn series. So click that, get the update. Stay tuned. I don't know what's gonna happen next.
Yeah, he seemed way too comfortable with turning into a lizard. You know, there's something up with that, and it was more creepy than anything else. That's wild.
Did you know every time you fall to sleep, you undergo an out-of-body experience known as astral projection? In this phenomenal occurrence, your spiritual soul or higher self safely disengages from your physical body unto the spiritual realm. The spiritual realm is regarded as the realm where your soul wanders during your dream state, while your body is at rest during sleep or meditation. As you leave your physical body behind, you will have the incredible ability to astral fly through all of existence. Upon achieving mastery, you will eventually traverse diverse extraterrestrial realms spanning the vastness of the universe. You'll reunite with departed loved ones and ultimately encounter and engage in conversation with your doppelganger, an alternate version of yourself existing in another dimension. Astral projection might allow you to transcend the constraints of time, letting you visit historical events, ancient civilizations, or even glimpse into the future and take a walk through the end of time. During astral projection, many people report meeting wise and higher dimensional benevolent entities that guide them through the astral plane and warn them of the demonic lower dimensional spirits. It's crucial to acknowledge that throughout your time and mastery of the astral plane, you may encounter the formidable celestial beings known as the Formidable Hounds, guardians of the barriers of the universe and void. These beings, capable of trapping your soul in a soul prison, should be avoided at all costs, as capture could result in an eternal slumber of your physical body on Earth, also known as a coma. These hounds are believed to safeguard the void realm where time and nothingness prevail, housing the mother essence of all existence. Tragically, she is ensnared by her malevolent offspring, the Archons, forever separated from our universe. The astral plane is said to be populated with various entities, from angels and ascended masters to mythical creatures. Interacting with these beings can be both awe-inspiring and enlightening, providing you with new perspectives on existence. Some practitioners claim that during astral projection, they can access the Akashic Records, a cosmic library containing information about every soul, event, and experience throughout time. Exploring these records could unlock profound insights into your own life and the universe. Some practitioners claim to have shared astral experiences with others, allowing them to explore the astral plane together. This shared journey can deepen
yeah. Now, astral projection, that's real. If you don't think so, do your homework.
You can actually just get those 3D glasses from the movie theaters, and you overlap them, staple them together, and then put them over your iPhone lens.
And what does that do?
It shows you Satan.
Wow. Well, I think we need to do that tomorrow.
Already done.
You know those 3D glasses that are red on one side and blue on the other, and you get them in movie theaters? He cut them up so that the lenses were separate, and he stapled them together, and he taped it on top of his lens for his iPhone. The red lets in infrared. The red and the blue together puts out almost all visible light, and so the light that can get through is going to be the infrared stuff. There's not much ultraviolet light in the atmosphere, so it's really mostly infrared. And so what happens is the phone gears up its automatic gain control to try to get any light at all. But there is no visible light that's coming in because of the red and the blue together. So what he ends up getting is mostly the infrared. And he started taking videos with his iPhone with this makeshift thing of the Washington, D.C. area, and he started to get a whole bunch of UFOs.
I mean, that sounds cool and all. I'm not sure I want to see that, you know, because there's like two sides to that. It's like, I don't see those things now. You know, I don't see the devil now, and I don't see UFOs now. So I'm not sure I would want to actually turn that into a project just so I can walk around staring at these things, you know, because what if it works?
Relationship. Should you really have a backup plan? There is new research that shows half of all women have a guy on the back burner just in case things go wrong in their current relationship. Physician and national mindful living expert Dr. Romy Mushtaq is here to talk more about that. Dr. Romy, seriously?
Good morning, Tom. I know, and I
Come on, this sounds positively guy,
doesn't it? And I have to sit here and defend all of us women, but this is the latest psychology research. I was just as shocked reading this data. More than half of women who are
happily married women are doing this,
have a backup plan. And what is a backup plan? It means you have someone on the back burner.
So a specific person they've identified.
And in most cases it was either an ex-boyfriend or an old friend who never made it to the dating category.
Get out of town.
Unfortunately, yes. And the problem is social media has just made it too easy to have such a type of behavior.
Right, so I know you're here to say, though,
yes,
watch out, because this is anything but good.
It is, I agree. You know, mindset matters in relations.
I mean, you can't tell me that's not wild. But in the back of our mind, I think we all know social media kind of ruined the game. You know, it ruined the game on a lot of levels. But, you know, as far as nice guys finishing last, man, we all know that. That's nothing new about that.
The blood types have different timelines. So they say the O negative is or the O, I should say, is the oldest blood type. Then you have A, then you have B, and then you have AB being the newest blood type. They say AB came around about 1500s. Now we've talked a lot about how timelines are incorrect and everything else, but let's just say a new blood type appeared in the 1500s. AB. Who was creating a new blood type? This takes it to a whole nother thing. GMOs and genetic engineering and all the kind of stuff we've been told about has only really been taking place for like the last 60 years, we'll say. But now you start to think, okay, if a new blood type came about, who was manipulating the blood of the people so that they could create a new blood type? Something to think about. The O negative blood type, an O negative person can give their blood to a dog, a canine, or canites. You know that whole phrase where they say canites and canines?
Now that's definitely one to grow on right there. Like, first of all, somebody creating an AB, I don't know how that works, you know, an AB blood type. I have no clue how that works. So that's interesting in itself. But for him to go on to say that somebody with an O blood type can give their blood to a dog, that's wild.
Story is that there's a tribe in Mali, Africa, Western Africa, very remote region, that had never been visited by the outside world. And there was originally one, but eventually became two French anthropologists in the 1930s were fascinated by this tribe. They met them, but what they were so fascinated by was that the tribe had all these incredible stories of their heritage and their history that they wouldn't tell him. He wanted to know this incredible history because they had drawn in the sand like orbital tracks of stars and stuff, and things that they should not have known because the telescope hadn't been invented. They knew about the star Sirius A, but B and C. B hadn't even been discovered yet by radio telescope. Once B was discovered, they were like, wait, so the Dogon already knew about that before they even had telescopes. But they also say there's a star called Sirius C that we haven't even discovered yet. They knew incredible amounts of information, not just about the Sirius star system, but about our Earth, about the energy of it, about the source God. So this French anthropologist is forced to stay with them for 10 years.
Yeah, they were tapped in, and they knew he was just being nosy, you know what I'm saying? They knew he was just there just to kind of be in the business, but yeah, they were tapped in. That's how they knew all them things like that.
What every angel in the Bible actually looks like. First we have the virtue angels. These angels control the elements. When Yahweh is preparing to give the tables of the law to Moses, there is thunder, rain, bellowing storm, lightning flashing the clouds, and finally an earthquake around Mount Sinai. This was the work of the virtues. These are the same angels in Revelation chapter 7 verse 1 that will stand at the four corners of the earth and hold back the wind. Their task is to watch over the proper functioning of the universe and its forces. Next we have the Dominion Angels. Dominion Angels are known for delivering God's justice into unjust situations, showing mercy toward human beings, and helping angels in lower ranks stay organized and perform their work well. When Dominion Angels carry out God's judgments against sinful situations in this fallen world, they keep in mind God's good original intent as the creator for everyone and everything he has made, as well as God's good purposes for every person's life right now. Dominions work to do what's truly best in difficult circumstances, what's right from God's perspective, even though humans may not understand. Like and share this video if you didn't know.
Yeah, everything's happening for a reason and for your best good. That's kind of what I got from that.
What are you reporting? I got a strange going on out here. Something just killed my dog. Something killed your dog? My dog went flying through the air over the tree. I don't know how it did it. Okay. Damn it, I'm really confused. All I saw was my dog coming over the fence, and he was dead when she hit the ground. I didn't see any cars. All I saw was my dog coming over the fence. He's about 6'9", I don't know.
Do you see him now, sir?
Yes, I'm looking right at him.
Uh-oh. Okay, hang on.
He's right.
Is he in your yard, sir?
Yeah, God, he's big.
Okay, what's he doing in your yard?
He's looking at me.
Oh, and the guy is on foot.
I don't know what. It's a big, real big person. That's all I can say.
Okay, but it is a person.
Yeah, person, somebody really big. But he's all in black.
Is he a black male or a white male? Did you actually see whether, or was he just wearing black?
He's all black and he's big. He is big.
Shout out to my boy Dustin Walker 22. Footage came from my brother here. I made a promise the other night to do a video on these Bigfoot situations with spirit walkers in different interdimensionals. 2024 is going to be a live year. If a lot of us military told you that we encountered the same exact things that a lot of civilians encounter in this world on their properties, you wouldn't take a moment to believe that. Even though we come with 100% truth. See, when you see these things come in and out of this dimension, just know it's been going on for a very long time. There have been cases of people in national parks, in rural areas, in regular city areas, who have been near wooded areas, near creek beds and ponds, who have been snatched up. And there have been witness encounters, but what are you going to tell law enforcement without being put it in a four-wall padded room with a straight jacket on? I'm going to get deeper and more depth in this situation. This is just a clip of showing you how they move.
Well, you guys, hey, that's another one in the books. I appreciate you guys yet again stopping by to watch another one with me. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Help me out. Get this video and this channel deeper in the algorithm so more people have a chance to kind of evaluate for themselves whether these TikToks are fact or fake. Smash that subscribe button. Don't be a stranger. And I will definitely catch you on the next one.